Time that I overdosed on Benadryl. I originally wasn't going to because I felt like people were gonna be like, fucking drug addict, weird bitch. And then I was like, it's Benadryl. Like, what am I doing? What do you mean? So I had been taking like little like 5 milligram like adult Benadryl pills. And conveniently, we were out of those. So all we had in the cabinet was like some old children's Benadryl from like a year ago or so, like the liquid. I didn't read the directions on the Benadryl, and I totally thought that this stuff was just weak as a motherfucking shit. That it was like really diluted. So I look at the bottle of Benadryl, and it's probably about this big and like this around. And I go ahead and take this bottle of Benadryl, and it is full. And I just go glug, 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 and I leave maybe that much, like not even kidding you, left in the bottle. There is a thing that like teenagers do that I read about on like Urban Dictionary and Threads and stuff when I was researching this after I did this, called RoBoTrIpPiNg, where they will drink an entire bottle or a half a bottle, normally a half, so I literally drank more than they were, like, those people drink. And they'll drink it and they let the effects of Benadryl hit them all at once, and they fight the tiredness that Benadryl like gives you, and the effects of that are literally similar or identical to that of LSD or acid. So drinking a half a bottle of Benadryl will give you the effects of LSD or acid, and I just drank more than 3/4. Let that sink in your fucking brain. We all walk up and all my friends are like fine, and I'm like trailing behind them, like walking like this, I'm not even kidding you. Like they're like holding me up, you know what I mean? Like literally holding me up. So then all of these kids start talking shit thinking that we're like drunk or high or something because of the way that I'm acting. Please let that sink in your head. Like my outside demeanor was from the Benadryl was so bad that people thought I was drunk and on drugs, okay? I am so fucked up. Like I remember standing there and talking to my friend and being like, so that group of people has to go before us, right? And then her being like, what group of people? And me being like, the people right there, like right in front of us. And then her being like, there are no people in front of us. And then me being like, what do you mean, bro? Like, not even kidding you. I kept seeing like shapes in the sky. And when I would close my eyes, there would be like geometric shapes in the back of my like eyelids is the best way to explain it. And like, I just kept hearing things that like weren't being said, and like seeing things that like weren't there. Like a person walked by me and then there was no person, or like an animal, like a dog, and then there like was no dog. Or like there were no like cars moving on the go-kart like track, and I would see like cars moving. Like I was just like hallucinating so fucking bad, but like talking to you this. And I keep saying like random words, like banana. Like not even kidding you, I was saying like random incoherent sentences. Like that's how fucked up I was. Like, and so I get up to this guy, and this motherfucker looked at me like, bitch, you have got to be kidding me. So he looks at me and he's like, ma'am, are you intoxicated? And I'm like, no, I'm not intoxicated. I'm on hand driving the go-kart. They have like a line of tape for people to walk on to see like as like a drug test. And I go to walk over and walk in a straight line, and I kid you not, I put one foot down and the other foot in front of it, and I just fall over. I fall on the ground, and the guy has to help me up, and I'm like, I tripped. Like, I just tripped, I'm sorry. Then the next day, for the, like even the first 6 hours of the day, I was still seeing like little colors and like shapes that were not there. Apparently you can actually die from how much Benadryl I drank, and like should have gone and got my stomach pumped, but like I didn't die, so